Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He takes his first. Cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Right side. Beautiful diving stop onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
That is it. The first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoak now. And it's fouled away. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Smoak drives the ball with the bat. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: home or strikeout or walk. Bottom line is when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a ball high and inside.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And 1 batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Into the box, Chipper Jones, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Fisher moves to his right and puts this one away in the air. For at number 1. And with that, we take a look at the Long Ball Beasts starting 9. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Randal Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Randal.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
That aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Reese McGuire started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to Thomas, who's in time for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 8 ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Batting 7. The center fielder.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. One there on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. So stepping in, Matt Shoemaker. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
He froze him on the fastball there. Matt Shoemaker goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Number 8.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Digging in, Roberto Alomar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Roberto.
He pulls this one into right.
Alomar.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Jorge Posada will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Tony Gwynn stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1.
Batter number 8.
At the plate, Cal Ripken, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Junior.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Fisher is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chipper Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matt.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That's just a classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Frank Thomas stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. A.J. Burnett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in, number 13, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Burnett has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. lifted in the air out towards left center. Carter has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Jones. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays striding into the box. Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Mike.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Line to the right side. Fisher is there, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 29.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fisher going back on it at the track. And it's gone as they add still another.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Andrew.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back
at the plate, Roberto Alomar will swing it from the left side right here. Shoemaker gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Now A.J. Burnett.
Number 34.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Jeff Bagwell is going to grab a bat and pinch hit. So as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Batter number 8. Shortstop.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. 0-1 the count.
The center fielder.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Reese McGuire will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a great inning here as he gets another punt. Ready for another shot now. Chipper Jones. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now. Frank Thomas. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Fisher moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Mike Piazza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Fisher, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 8 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rowdy Tellez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 44.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Bo Bichette goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gwynn ranging back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. As Brock Stewart enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35.
Stepping up now, Andruw Jones. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Pudge Rodriguez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Rodriguez.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Boy, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing carries off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this finds the seam. Looks like extra bases for Chipper. 1 run scores. The relay. Throw into third will not be in time. And it's a 2-run double.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
No balls and a strike to count. Ripken on third. Jones on at second with 2 down. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Stepping in now, Mike Piazza, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Richard is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Eric Gagne is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Gagne.
So coming to the plate, number 13. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Line toward the gap in left center. Jones patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Carter moves over. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoak. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. An injury schminjury as Gagne brings the good heater for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today. He's gone on strikes.
Good for the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 65.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder.
Left side. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Standing in now, Andruw Jones. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Roberto Alomar stands in as he looks at a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Wade Boggs will grab a bat and hits for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting. Wade Boggs.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Junior.
Digging in now, Cal Ripken. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A diving effort as it's off his glove. In to score the runner from third. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 3 runs already home here. A line shot to third base.
The first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Grichuk ranging back for the track to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam.
The batter.
Into the box, Mike Piazza.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
In comes Fisher. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Joe Carter. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Standing in, Andrew Jones. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to be a base hit for Andrew.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-1. Hit hard to short. Bichette's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Kerry Wood has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Randal Grichuk. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Reese McGuire. No hits to this point.
Batting, number 10.
And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
No ball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the
Now
bullpen.
batting, the right fielder, Derek.
In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Coming to the plate now, Kerry Wood. And he's getting his first plate appearance. Barry Larkin is into the on-deck circle now, and that'll spell the end of the start for Kerry Wood. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Brendan Drury is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Troy Percival comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Percival, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a changeup. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brendan Drury becomes the first out of the inning.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Bo Bichette comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jones will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto, number 13. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you.
Quinn is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. 14-0 is the final in this one.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.